everyone, and thanks for joining me today. I'm not on camera because I look shocking. My voice is not very good, so please, you know, put up with me. I just thought I would come and do a little bit of crafting. I sound a bit like Marge Simpson, um, so please excuse me. But nonetheless, I thought I would come on and do a little bit of crafting with you. Let me just, there you go. Good morning, honey. Yes, my voice is not very good. Um, so I'm going to try and last out for as long as I can. And I thought I would do a bit more ephemera. I didn't get to do any yesterday because, hi, Anne. I really couldn't speak that well yesterday, so I'm a little bit better today. But yes, don't I sound like Marge Simpson? I can't lay in bed, Christine. Honestly, I just get so bored. I really do. And I go mad if I can't do something. So I do apologise. I'm just hoping that my voice will last a bit longer. So I started to do some vintage ephemera the other day. I sound awful. I am taking it easy. Crafting with you guys is easy. I don't have to really think about it. But I wanted to. Um, oh, are you? You're not well as well. Oh, it's just awful. I actually thought that yesterday I'd start to feel better, but I actually felt a lot worse. Good morning. I have to go out as soon as I can, so I'll follow it as long as I can. That's from a Facebook user. Not sure who that is. What was I saying? So I just wanted to show you how to make a lot of quick and easy ephemera pieces, and how I do it. So I sat here last night, literally it was only about half an hour that I could do. Oh, bless you. I think if I don't talk, I'll lose it completely. It's me, Veronica. Hi, Veronica, my darling. um so yeah, I sat here for about half an hour. That's all I could manage, but I managed to sort of just put all these bits together. So um I've got all these put together and add some nice bits too as well. But I just thought I'd kind of show you what I do and how I do it, and how I find is a really quick and easy way. So let me just put all these to one side. So I have some printables. Don't ask me where I got them from. They're not printables. I have some printables. Not sure whose they were. I've had them for a long time. Which no. This is really not the time to get on the table, child. Um, and I printed them out and cut them out, and they've been in a box for ages. They're just printed on card. So I literally just pulled these out. You could do this with DSP. You could do this with, you don't even need these. You can just use book pages, which this one here was just a book page and bits and pieces. So I didn't even have a background for that one. And I've got some scraps in front of me here. To my left, I have a box of just papers, and I just literally just pull out bits and add to them. Hi, Angie. These I did sit and do yesterday afternoon, and these are old playing cards. They were actually Peppa Pig, and I covered it with just some old book pages and some old newspaper, and I'm going to use some of these and do some of these as well today. This was just cardstock, and then this was just really old newspapers from the 1800s, which was just sat in a box. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do something with them. And aren't these gorgeous? Look how gorgeous these are just by themselves. You don't even need to do anything. You can make those just into a tuck spot as it is. I love these old adverts. So I don't even know if I'm going to do that much to these. Maybe just add a fabric tab or something. So we'll come back to them in a minute. That's one I just put a picture on so we could add some more bits. But all I did was just pulled out these printables, and I just thought, okay, pick a focus point first. So I've got all these little pictures, which are just gorgeous from certain books, and these are just lovely. I love them. So I just thought, pick a picture first, and then just add bits and pieces, ouch, to it. So I've got some ledger paper here, and I'm just kind of trying to work my way through me scraps, to be honest with you, and just layer. Good morning, Anna. Um, and make them as beautiful as you can. Really, look at this lovely little um. Well, I don't know if that's my doorbell. Kids are at school. Sean is at a meeting, and I have peace. Oh, bless you. I am waiting on a parcel, but yeah, I don't think that's my door. No, it's not. 9:30. Oh, it could be. Bear with me 1 second. My lovelies, just bear with me 1 second. It actually wasn't a parcel. It was an intruder in my garden. Um, they're working on next door. Um, Only downside is I have to make my own coffee. Oh, bless you. Yes, this man popped his head up from behind my door and said, "Oh, do you mind if I'm doing some work on next door?" I'm like, "Nope." Right, okay. So I actually really like this cluster, maybe a little bit of lace or something could be used on here. Oh, like that. And look, really, really simple, quick and easy. Excuse me. And look, that just looks great by itself. You know what? I also forgot to bring up my new glues as well, but never mind. I have some here. Um, I really didn't help me running up and down the stairs. I really could do with my drink here. Um, I am so sorry. Let me just go grab my drink from the other room. I'm so sorry. Right, I've got a drink now, so hopefully I won't have too many coughing fits. Okay, so these are just super, super quick and super easy to, obviously slip into journals, etc. So we've got another one there to do. Let's do a little one here. And these little ones are so easy to do because once you put like a little picture on them, I love these little pictures. In fact, I wish I'd have written down what this book was because it really is a lovely, lovely book. Fabric. Maybe I could put some fabric. Or what I could do with this one is get an old book page like this and just a big deal fabric. And use that as like a, and then you're making a cluster in a different way. And once you've inked up all the edges, they do look really, really cool. I'll just add a little bit of trim or something. I've got a massive book haul to pick up tomorrow. Oh my God, Anne Brown. Seriously, how can you move in your house anymore? And then, we can just add like maybe some postage stamps or bits and pieces. As you can see, they're just piling up now. I've got so many to do. This one I just love. I really think this deserves some posh trim or something. I think I should You have got to bear in mind, if you're going to tuck these into a journal, if you're going to clip them onto a journal page, it doesn't matter, you know, if they're a bit sort of thicker or layered. If you're going to tuck it into a pocket, you do have to bear in mind what you put on it, because obviously if it's going in quite a tight pocket, you don't want too much going on. If it's going in the pocket that way, you don't want too much on the bottom. But if you're going to clip it on a page or stick it on a page, then it's different. But I do want this as a journaling card, so I'm not quite sure about this one right now. Not sure. We'll put that one to one side. So let's get on and let's do some of these now. I have a little pot here now. The wonderful Ginny is always coming up with inventive ideas, and she sent these over. They're from a cream of some sort, and look, it fits your door back and your ink pad in. Look, isn't that cool? So I've now got a stand for my ink dauber so it doesn't get knocked down the side. Anna Johnston says that she is trying to use up her scraps as well. And this is a great way to make you use them up. And like normally, I would have done what I did the other day, put it all away, and that's it. But I really think you need like a really big session, and then you can, you know, work your way through some of them scraps. My folder is getting full again. Oh, bless you. I have got so many folders, it's not even funny. And of course, you can stamp on these. You can use stencils, etc., washi tape. The list is endless as to what you can, you know, use on it. And once you ink them all up and that, and so maybe I might put a little bit of some lace or something behind this. Let me just get my lace in. Right, I'm just going out and look. Oh, look what I found. Look at this, what I found. Oh, isn't that really delicious? That really needs to be on the front of a journal, I think, though. That would catch too much if you was going to use it. Right, oh, I've got this yummy, delicious lace. Heat foiling. I use the lids from my Impulse body sprays to stand my daubers in. Oh, I didn't even know that would work, Angie Wally. You'll have to take a picture for us so that we can see what you mean. Now, that just gives it a little bit of a extra. So I'm hoping to kind of get quite a few done today. So it might be a couple of sessions again, if you don't mind keeping me company, which would be lovely. I also have this little container full of bursting at the seams with little things that I've printed out, never get used. They don't get used enough. Love your combination. Oh, thank you. I can't pronounce your name. Yazabo 1. Lovely to meet you. Right, let's put some of these. I just think it's about being, not even caring really what you're putting together. See, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? I mean, I'm not saying don't care about what you put. Oh, Ebo. Am I pronouncing it wrong? Right, let's put these down. It's not that I don't care what I do. It's about not overthinking it, I think, is more the point. You know, sometimes we can sit here and really overthink things. And I think that, you know, we do criticize our own work a lot. A lot. Pronounced Isabeau. Ah, Isabeau. What a lovely name. Isabeau. Thank you for that, my darling. Isabeau. Anna said, oh, I've put that upside down. Look at that. Twit. Now, it doesn't matter. It's not facing the right way. I have a special pot on my trolley for mine too, and another for my blending brushes. Can get to them, but they're not in my way. It's always good to hear people's, little tips and tricks to, making our life easier in our craft room. I was trying to sort out my stickers the other day, and oh my gosh, I didn't really get anywhere. I've got a big box for them, but it's not really organised or in any kind of format or anything. So I kind of didn't do very well with sorting my stickers out. I kind of gave up in the end and put them all back how I had them in the first place. Yeah, I'm like, nope, I'm not dealing with this right now. But look at that. And then if you put that onto a journal page, let me find a journal. Let me find a journal. Okay, so this is an altered book. And there's some of these pages that don't have an awful lot on them, like these. So this is just a for instance. So look at that on that page. Either clipped on or stuck on. You could use that as a pocket. But these are so easy to make. I also got 7 meters of lovely butterfly lace. I will show you later. Oh, butterfly lace. Oh my gosh. Just to let you know, I did put all your packs together for those of you that are watching your ledger paper and the piano roll. And as you can see, Charlie had a whale of a time yesterday. Oh, nothing. Carolina here, enjoying your crafting. Oh, bless you. So as you can see, they're really, really good. And then you could then use that as a pocket. But I mean, look how easy they are. So that's one done. Don't worry that you think, oh my gosh, it's not much to it, because you could actually put some coffee dyed paper on here and make it a little writing space as well and tuck it into a pocket. If I could find a pocket. Let's have a look. Nope. You could clip it onto a page. I don't think I've got any pockets really in here. It could go in there like that. Look. And I mean, then that's another little writing space for somebody. Right, you kind of get the idea. Just had a big tidy up, got some of those Western A4 storage boxes here and the racks that turn them into drawers, and 2 sets of pencil box size for my non-stamping up. Something happened and I can't really. Oh, non-stamping up markers, etc. You're very organised. Right, so that's going to go in the pot as finished. So let's move on to look at the little pussycat. Another one for my cat journal, I think. So I think we're going to do pretty much the same thing. Let's find something. Got these old book pages here. Now, the glue book December craft along has got a lot of these kind of pages in. So if you don't use them on your glue books, you can use them in your vintage doodles, can't you? I'll have to post my impulse lid idea pic in the group because we can't add photos here. Yes, my darling, please add it to the group. That would be great to see. Don't forget, don't throw away all your scraps because these are really handy to use. And you can even use, do you create your own vintage pages? I do coffee dye pages and I do put stenciling on, and I have thought about needing to be a bit more creative, putting stamps and using embossing paste, etc., and things like that. I need to get more creative with those for sure. Because I'm not as creative as I could be. I kind of like old book pages and coffee dyed paper, etc., but I do see other people's where they use watercolor paints, etc., and I am, very envious of the time that they spend and how beautiful their pages are. And it does really give, dimension and interest to journals. Oh, definitely. But no, I'm a bit naughty, really. Napkins are probably my biggest, my most adventurous thing, and maybe a bit of embossing paste. But I don't really think I've done much else, to be honest with you. Right, let's have a look what we've got here. They look very original. Oh, bless you. I think I'm going to add this bit to here. I'd love marbling. Oh, I've seen that. Thing is, right, I did, Stampin' Up had these, what were they called now? What were they called? They are called, um, pigment sprinkles, right? Stampin' Up have these pigment sprinkles, and oh my god, they are so flipping messy. Me and Jessica, my granddaughter, had a go. They're messy, but I do have ink sprays and things like that. So maybe I need to be more creative and step outside my comfort zone. I don't like to be too messy, if I'm honest. I love your colour tone combination. Oh, bless. You can incorporate colours very well. Oh, thank you. You're very kind. Right, which way are we going with this down here? I'm not very adventurous, I don't think. Not when it comes to, but I do have seen journals that have got a lot of colour and, watercolours and onion skin dyeing and avocado and all that. But I saw it and I thought, oh my gosh, that takes so long to do, and I don't know if I've got that patience, to be honest with you. I'll be honest, I don't think I do. Not with having 6 grandchildren and everything else. I just don't know if I've got the time to be doing, but I do love it. And it's gorgeous what they do. Oops, a daisy. Let's get that on there. Oh, put that there. Oh, well, my fingers are now sticky with glue. Is avocado colouring hard? I think it's the boiling of it, and you've got to, I think, well, the way I saw, you have to put it in a great big pot to boil and put bricks on it, and oh, I don't know. And a well ventilated area is a must. The marabou ink smell very strong. Ooh. I think Jessica would love that because she loves to experiment with things and she doesn't mind getting messy. But I mean, there may be an easier way to use avocados and onions, and I've seen people putting flowers in pots, and oh my gosh, they do look amazing. But I just don't know if I've got that. Doesn't the colour result in a pink? Yes. It is a kind of pinkish colour. Yes, it does. But the effects are outstanding. They can be very unique, especially the flowers that I've seen and leaves and things with rocks. But you have to have a big boiling pot and put layers and tie it all up with string and add rocks into it and boil it for hours. And well, I just don't think I can do it. I don't know. But there might be some easy ways. I have seen some things done in a microwave actually as well. There's a lot of techniques out there. I use shaving foam and ink reinkers to marble with my school children. Yes, I've seen that done as well, and that looks like a lot of fun actually. Oh, I do have a spare shaving foam downstairs because I bought one by accident, and I should have got the gel and I got the foam. But look at that! Isn't that super super easy to do and very very effective? I'd love to have a go at resin, but I'd probably just end up making loads of D&D dice. Bless you. One can use colouring instead. Yes, there are lots and lots of different um, things that you can do. I love stenciling. I do must admit I do love the vintage look, but I am in admiration of people that do such beautiful work with other things, for sure. This is very simple to really think about, but I think that's because I'm not feeling too great. I'm not thinking to be too adventurous. Ta-da. See, it's not much to it, is it really? I'm just like, okay, that will do. That will do. The spritzer bottles in the catalogue are great for marbling with alcohol inks. You guys are all too clever, I think. You're too clever for me. I love old books and I love to get, a lot of different variety from my old books. I'm a bit lazy, I suppose. And I also think that, these people in the books have they're reliving again through our work, aren't they? Go from there. Okay, I'm going to pop that. Now, if I don't reply to your messages, it means I haven't quite seen them. Hi, Janet. Well, I haven't even seen Janet, so I don't know where Janet is. She's obviously here somewhere. Hi, Janet, lovely. But you can also add charms and dangles, which is something I could do after. So that's just another very quick one done. I do love this one, but I know it needs some fabric of some sort. Now, I have had a thought about doing interactive um, craft sessions where we kind of do it anyway, where I'll say, which picture do you want to choose? Which lace do you want to choose? So I think I'm going to try and do more interactive craft sessions so that you kind of have a bigger input on some of the projects that I'm doing. How does that sound? So, if while I'm doing any of these today, you think of something that would go nice on a particular thing that I'm doing, give me a shout. It'll be a challenge for me to see if I have it and if I can actually find it in my craft room. So, come on, think outside the box. What else can I do? Now, I'm thinking a little bit of stenciling on this one, maybe, because that has kind of a little bit of a blank space. So can you imagine those folks who've crossed over being tickle pink at us crafters using their photos? Oh, I would love to think of them actually really, liking that fact for sure. Right, snowflakes are no good. Let me have a look, see what we've got here. We have some, ooh, or stamping the very Versace woodwork. Wow. Very Versace. Cameron Willis, you put very Versace. Very Versace. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, so on my first challenge, very Versace. Hold on. Okay, so this is one of our favourite stamp sets from Stamping Up, the very Versailles. Thank you, Karen Willis. And it would look very good. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so which one? The leafy one or the scripty one? Or one of these other ones? So which one of these stamps and what colour would you suggest, Karen Willis? So Karen is one of my team members and always very, very has an awful lot of input and love Karen's input, as I do all of yours. Leafy. Oh, we are hitting leafy. So, oh my gosh, I have lots of little bits here. Leafy, leafy, leafy. Deep olive green. Oh, we do have, what about the frame in a vintage photo? Oh, this frame. Well, we could maybe do the frame on a different one. So let's do the leafy one on here. And let's do the leafy one. And we'll do it in an olive. Our, if I can find it. Old olive. Come here. Old olive. We have old olive. Right. I only have old olive. Right. So we'll do to do it in this colour here. So let me find a block that is big enough for my leaf. Isn't that just gorgeous? We could kind of have this coming down like that, I think. You could use the script and the leafy one. Do the script in a light colour and then the leafy colour dark. Okie dokie. Let's put that to one side a minute. Bring in my... need a scrap piece of paper under here. Right. Mercy Meadow would look fun too. Yes, it would. Oh, now are we going to do this full strength or are we going to do this stamp off? What do we think? Full strength or should I stamp off first? Second generation, the script. Okay, we'll do full strength on the leaves. And then we will do a second generation for the script. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just delicious? That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you. Right. Oh, and then we can have a bit of script. Now, should I use my vintage sepia for the script? Soft suede is great for the script. Yes, we could use soft suede, or should I use vintage sepia? Right, let me put that down there for 1 second. I didn't even get the script out, did I? No, I didn't. Let's get this out. The script. This is a great stamp set. So if those of you, anyone would like to order it, please go to my website. Right, did I just use my... Oh, sorry, everyone. Bit noisy. Right, we're going to use the vintage sepia for this one. I was just thinking, I have actually got some book page and that on here. So should I put that down first and then do the script or do the script underneath? I'm going to be stamping with embossing folders later today, though. We'll have to see what you do, Cameron Willis. So under or over is the next question. Under or over? Script first. Okie dokie. And you wanted to do, now well, let's do a test. We'll do first generation and then we will do second generation and see which we prefer. Second generation is definitely better. Right, we have an over as well, but Angie Wally got in there first with the script first. So we'll do that. Don't put enough ink on that. Okie dokie. So we're going to stamp off. And we're going to do... I got this the right way round. Yes, I do. It is an absolutely stunning stamp. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? That looks absolutely stunning. I love it. Right. Now we could actually do this frame. Maybe. Now we're going to have a picture here. So let's have a look what we've got going on. Would that be too much, do you think? Oh my gosh, look at that. Doesn't that look just gorgeous now? Well, once it's all linked up. Oh, see, that is stunning. I don't know whether to actually leave that and put that on something else because we've got one there. We could use that on. So let me just do all my inking because we don't want to overkill it, do we? And I think that's just right what we've got on there at the moment. So let me just ink all these other bits up. But that's what I meant when I said do them both. Do what both? Oh, you mean put the script on this one as well? Or is that what you meant? Great as it is. I agree. Right, let's just add that and that. If you roll ink onto the front of the folder, it colours in the relief parts of the pattern. No, they're saying over the leaves, hon, but that looks great. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I kind of like it having that space around it. Oh, I do like that a lot. Isn't that gorgeous? No, I just meant I would have done the foliage on top of the double gen script, but it looks great. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you mean. Done the... Yes, I'm actually going to leave it as it is. Yes, I am. Okay, loving it. And I love the input that I'm getting from you all. We could maybe use that frame on the next one. Yes, I think it looks great. Oh my gosh, who thinks I sound like Marge Simpson? And don't forget the lace. Yes, I need to put a little bit of lace, but I don't want to put too much lace on this one. I do have some here. Oh, that does make it look very yummy. Great. Right. Glue, glue, glue. Just a tad of lace. It's too much lace. No, I think that's good. And it's not too bulky either, so it would go in a pocket nicely. Right, I did bring up some more baby wipes, and I haven't even opened them yet. Right, I'll just get these baby wipes. I do like to let a baby wipe dry out a bit, so that, oh, this is very wet, look. That's a very wet baby wipe. Yes, like that needs to dry out a bit. Okie dokie, let's just stick a little bit under here. And we have another one done. Now, the only thing is that does bother me that that's completely blank on that side, as in white, because that's going to be like a journaling card. It does bother me that it's so white. I don't like it being so white. It's awfully white. Let's have a look. What stencils do I have? Just to break it up a bit. No, that's too much. This is my favourite stencil from our, is it Basic Patterns or the other one, isn't it? Oh, don't know. I just want to put something on this. So I'm going to do a very light stencil just over this, just to take off this. You don't have to cover the whole thing. This isn't from Basic Patterns, this is from the other one. Just to break it up a bit, look. And you can still write on it, and it just gives it that little, we could do like a little bit of the leaves up the side in Second Generation. Oh, I could have done the script and the leaves in Second Generation, but let me just do, maybe we'll do the leaves. Where did I put the big sun? In Second Generation, just down one side here, maybe. If I can find my ink. Right. Just had an idea to use my mixed scraps to make some patchwork-esque paper flowers. Right, we're going to do this Second Generation. Oops, I'm going to try not to get your ink on your... Don't want to get the ink from it on. There you go. We've just done just a little bit extra. That's all we've done. Nothing too crazy. So that's kind of done now. We went to town on this one, didn't we? There you go. Oh, just love it. Vintage postage stamp would also look very nice on this. A green, I'm seeing a green postage stamp, or a brown postage stamp. Ooh, See, I'm now on one. I'm on one now, everybody. I'm now super on one. My creative juices are flowing. Right. Let's find a brown vintage stamp. I do like the French stamps. I must admit, I'm a little bit addicted to the French stamps. But I have so many in here, I need to use different ones. Let me see which one looks best. I do like green. Let's stick away from green. Let's try a couple of different ones. A green stamp. See, I would want a green stamp normally. But let me try both. Let's have a look. Let's try both. Let's pull out a couple of these and see which one looks best. I would have put, yes, let's see both. I would have normally, I always go for a green stamp. Always, 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 always. So here's a orangey coloured one. Where are we going to put it? Like there, I think. Right, so there's orange. Okay, there's the orange one. There's a green one. Like that. And then I didn't have a very good brown one. That's a bit big, isn't it? So we've got green, orange, or brown. Well, that's quite nice. With King George. Oh, right. Okay, those three. So they're my three options. So orange, green, or brown. Or you could have that green one then. Brown gets a bit lost. I kind of agree. I think red would be too much. Don't know, but let's pull out a red one just so that we've given them all the options. Look, found a very red flowered one. Oh my God. I really love the red flower one. Or does it kind of take away from the vintage look, or does that make that just pop a bit? I actually really love that. Yes, yes, yes. That was a big yes moment. I actually agree. I think that just gives it that really in your face. That blew up, didn't it? Red. We had a moment. Right. Let's put them to one side. I think we're going to go for this one because it just, sometimes you can add colour and it does look gorgeous. Not sometimes, always. Makes it pop. It's a real pop. It's a pop in your face pop. So with being ill, okay, you might think I'm crazy. My daughter thinks I've lost the plot. I have now figured out that we have 3 blue tits, 2 robins, a magpie, and a big fat pigeon that visits our garden. A postage stamp stamped with it would be perfect. You mean like a postmark? Oh my gosh, we are just adding and adding and adding. Okay, is that what you meant, Karen? No, who said that? Angie. That mask you used is from the basic. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Thank you, my darling. I wasn't sure if it was from the basic pattern one or the other one. So, yes, the postmark stamp. Okay, I'm just trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. Okay, we've got a little baby one there. Or we have... Yeah, that's the only one I've got at hand, I'm afraid. Is a very little baby one, but it will still do. So we could have this one, the squiggly wigglies. Oh my gosh, here we go. We are going to make this look phenomenal. Okie dokie, let me just... That's away. Right, so we need the squiggle wiggles. So I think we'll do the little squiggles and the registered. Got to go, catch you later if I can. Oh, bless you. And let's do that one. So the registered one, what, like there and there? Is that how we would do it? I always get confused as to what side of the page these stamps have to be on. Now I've lost my ink. Got to be black, isn't it? Right. You go, girl. I know, we're on fire. We're on fire. Right. Is that where we would put them? The registered one there and the other one, or am I getting it wrong? Yes, have a lovely day, Christine. So let's do that across there. Or kind of like that. I don't know if I put it in the right place, but place squiggly next to top. Oh, I did it on that one. I'm so sorry. I got the message through after. Okay, so that's going to have to go there now or there. So top or bottom for the registered. So there or there for the registered. Look, did that get that on there? That's very weird. That must have had a stamp mark on it. Top. We're going top. Oh, look at that. Bottom. Love it. Doesn't that look super gorgeous? I love it. That looks brilliant. Do love it. Right, and it goes to show, you know, you can do as little or as much as you want to do it. And it's a lot of fun, isn't it? And it's being very, very creative. Isn't that just delicious? Love it. That one turned out phenomenal. Thank you, everybody. Right, let's do another one. Right, let's put that. I love that. And it's even lovelier because it is a joint effort. Right, okay, let's do this one here then. Because this one has some blank space on as well. Look. So far I have this here. I have this picture kind of here. And I have this here. Now, I don't know if that's what we should do. Maybe we could put that on there. What do you reckon? And then obviously once it's all linked up. So anybody suggest anything else? Should we try just that with this one? Need to get another one. And I was going to do this in the vintage sepia, wasn't I? So I think what I'm going to do is stick these down first, then stamp, so that we can actually see that add in the border stamp too. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Let's just ink these up first, just so that we see what we've got happening. Lady at the left, on the left. So she's looking at the frame. Oh, great idea. So move that like that and that. Put the frame there, you mean? We could always cut that down a bit, couldn't we? Great idea. Yes, move to the left. Frame here. Ta-da. Like that. We don't even know if we need that. And Karen is saying the border die as well, which is this one here. That one there could go. What about there? Or we could do the top and the bottom. We could even make a frame for the picture with it. What if we did a frame with a picture? Let's take this off. I wonder if we could do a frame. What colour would we do the frame in? Let's have a look. If we could actually do a frame. That would work and that would work. I'd have to be very clever though, wouldn't I? I think I'm going to actually cut this down a little bit. Put that there. That's going to go there. I think we could do top and bottom. What colour? In a grey tone, so it's not too in your face. She's looking at the frame to see who stole her lover's picture. Yes, the thing is, the frame wouldn't actually, you'd only see that much of his face, though. That's the problem, unless I cut out a man's face to go in the middle. Or royal blue. Ooh. What do we reckon? Let's do the thingy frame first. Hang on. Right, let's get creative. So let me glue this down first. Ooh. I don't know if grey, I mean, we could try it in both colours and see what we think. You know what I mean? We could stamp it on something else and see what it would look like. Right. So we're going to do the frame in grey, has been agreed on with a couple of you. Right. Let's do the frame first and we'll work from there. Oh, here we go. Ta-da! There's the frame. See, I did have a little. See if I can find it. Look. It's a shame I couldn't have made him work in the middle there somehow. Like just cut his head off. Put his little picture there. I'm wondering how we could do that. Could just really cut his head off, could I? It would look a bit wrong, I think. Right, let's try. We're going to try both on a scrap piece just to see what we think would look best. So we've got Pacific Point, which is kind of a royally blue. And are we going smoky slate or grey granite? Cameron and Belinda. I think smoky slate is more a grey, isn't it, than the grey granite. Misty moonlight, maybe. Okay, no. Right, now you're just trying to do my head in, all of you. I'm joking. I'm joking. I did give you that option. I've lost my misty moonlight. Or we've got misty moonlight. Which is the darker? It is smoky slate is the darker. So we're down to 3 now. Right. Kind of do like the Pacific blue. Grey would get lost. Right, let us. I think it would kind of, I don't know. We'll have to have a look. Let's have a look. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do those two to start with and see which we prefer. So let's do this colour and just see. I'm gonna do it on here just to do the test. So that's the kind of blue. That's the blue one. Can't really see it as blue as it actually is. And then I'm going to wash this and try the smoky slate. Oh, that is really too wet. Ew. Okay, let's just wipe that off. That's very wet and gooey. And we're going to try it in the smoky slate. He could go over the frame like he's escaped the frame, a ghost. I'm not familiar with Stampin' Up colours, so can't say. Yeah, I don't have any kitchen towel at the minute. I've run out. That's the grey colour. So if you imagine the two colours, that's the blue one, and that's the grey one. I think the blue does make it pop more. That's the grey, and that's the blue. So it depends whether you want it, how much you want it to stand out. Okay, we can always do blue in another one. So let's do, as most of you are saying grey, we're going to go with the grey, but I will do the blue on a different one because I do like the blue actually. The blue looks lovely as well. So let's do the grey and then we'll see what we can do with Mr. there. We'll just put my things back. Right, we will do blue with the next one, my lovely. Let's do grey on this one. Right, now I've got to be very careful with my stamping now and make sure that I get it spot on. Now, of course, one could get one's Stamparator out, but I am hoping that I'm going to get it right. Otherwise, I could mess this up. Eek. Right, let's go. Let's go. Pray for me. Pray for me. Add a small bright coloured butterfly to make it pop. Oh, there you go. Cool, I got that quite good, actually. Oh my gosh, actually, I think actually the grey is good because I think the blue might have been a little bit too much because, yeah, I think actually the blue may have been slightly too much. I think you were right, everybody. Oh, look at that. I have gone a bit wonky on that one, but I don't think anyone's going to know. And then just wondering. What if I stamped this over him and then it would kind of go around this bit, do you think? Should I stamp over him? Do you know what I mean? So that then that would blend in with the frame, but it's going to get it on his head. And if I bring his head down, and then stamp over that and then cut off the excess, do you think that would blend in a bit better? Sort of, I think I know what I mean. Let me try it and see. So let me. Oh, that does make that look. I have gone a bit wonky though. Look, never mind. That wasn't bad considering. Let me stamp over, cut off the excess, and see what's the worst that's going to happen. It's going to look silly. And I've got to kind of judge this so that I get his head about. Ooh. You ready? Go. Now, oh, get off. Let me just. Oh, I did get it on his head a bit. Never mind. Never mind. Then what I could do is actually cut this excess off here and here and here, like that, and a bit, and then that's going to go like that. What do we think? Does it look a bit daft? No, it's quite haunting, isn't it? Look. That is quite cool, actually. I kind of like it. Oh, I do like it a lot. Right, okay. Let's do it. Now we need kind of a love quote or a missing you something, don't we? Bring that down to there. Oh, that's actually really good. Love it. Right, I think all we really need is a love sort of quote. Just moving on to my words. Let's have a look what we can find. Oh, blessed, beautiful dreams, grateful happiness, heartfelt heart. Okay, I'll leave you to look at those ones a minute. We've got memories, wishful, wishful. You will always be. I don't think I have that. We will always be in my heart, honey. We have. What about wishful? Do you think that's wishful, isn't it? Dreams, embrace, treasure, memories. Memories are there. Yes, we do have memories. I'm just trying to see if we have a longer, more detailed one. Your tender heart. Oh, look, while he was gone. That's perfect. While he was gone. I'm sorry, I have to have that. While he was gone. Love it. Right. I think that says it all. Let's have this. While he was gone. Cat was away. The mouse will play. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. That was just me being silly. I'm so sorry. The cat's away. The mouse will play. I'm joking. She was missing him terribly. Right, let's get a bit of. I need to put that on something just so that it'll pop out. Let me find something dark to put this on. You need to make that pop a little bit. You need something dark. Just cut a little bit of this off here. this on here. Cut that down like that. Put that there. While he was gone. Isn't that just adorable? She does look quite sad, actually, and wistful, and oh, thank you. Right, put that there. While he was gone. And then you've got, what did you say about doing on here? The scripty. The scripty. Let's do that in. I might do that in crumb cake. Why don't we do it in crumb cake? Because you want something really light, I think. I don't want anything too much. Let's try it in a crumb cake. Hang on, the right way round. That's the right way round. Oh, that's come out a bit dark, but never mind. Oh well, we've kind of covered it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's just to break it up. That was probably don't know. Looks a bit green. But it wasn't. It's plum cake. Right, okay, don't worry. They're from Stampin' Up, my lovely. If you go to are you in the UK, my darling? It is from Stampin' Up. Whoops, a daisy. I think I've took off my. I did. But yes, it's from Stampin' Up, my darling. With the other great and new second gen, I should have done. I absolutely should have done because it isn't as good. But never mind. It's still good. I can actually put a little bit of coffee dyed paper on here just to break it up a little bit. Let me just go to here. Oh my God, what happened? I don't know what happened there. Let me just take off this. And delete that. Oops, there you go. And save. I'm in the USA, but can order from their website. Oh, you are more than welcome, my lovely. But for anyone that is in the UK and would like to order it, and if you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, that is my website and also our monthly host code. Right. I don't know why that's, there you go. Right, okay. What I could do is put a bit of coffee dyed paper here. Find some. Got a bit here, so I think what I'll do is our lovely ladies in the US, Karen, honey, so you just put in Stampin' Up, you will find someone in your area, my darling. That's it. I'm just going to put that on there just to break that up. And then we can write on it as well, can't we? Oh, I should have done that side. I like the more coffee dyed look. Oh, I do like the more aged look. Oh, I don't know. I do like that as well. Right, stop waffling, Chanel. Get it done. There you go. There you have it. And then that looks so much better, doesn't it? Oh, do you know my glue sticks are pants? I must admit they are not very good at all. I don't know if I got them from Asda. Yes, look, Asda glue stick pants. These ones were not very good either. Not happy with my glue sticks. So look, it doesn't. Had some orange ones and they were really good. Right, okay, so there we have it, another one done. Right, I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break now because I do need a cup of tea. If you're happy for me to come back, I can come back and do some more, but we've done these so far today, but we've gone in depth with them. We've done some very quick, easy, just pop together with glue. Wilco's glue sticks are good. Oh, I might have to try some. So we've done some really quick, just stick a few bits together. And we've also gone all out with some stamping, some stenciling, and we've been a bit more creative and thought a bit more. Great price for 3 tubes. I think the Pritt ones are good. And binned them as the rubbish, went back to Pritt stick. Yeah, I think I will. So it just goes to show that you can do a little or a lot to make gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, my little pot that we started the other day is growing. Look at all these bits that we've made, and we keep adding and adding and adding to it. So these are just fantastic to have when you start filling up your journals. Oops. So let's put them in there. I'm happy to come back in a bit. Thank you, Karen, honey. I'm happy to come back in a bit if you are all happy for me to come back, and we can do some more and get creative and do a little bit more crafting. Okay, so I will see you in a bit. I'm not sure what time. It's only 11:15, so probably about an hourish, something like that. So maybe we could do some of the piano roll. There's danger in your eyes, Sherry. That would be great, wouldn't it? There's danger in your eyes, Sherry. Let's find a picture that would suit that. Really not her, is it? There's danger in your eyes. No. Let's find a lady. There's danger in your eyes, Sherry. We need to find a picture of a lady who has danger in her eyes. Oh, she looks a bit. Oh, she looks a little bit. Oh, how about her? There is danger in your eyes, Sherry. Don't know, maybe. Right, we can do something creative when we get back anyway. Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much for sharing, dear soul. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining us, my darlings. And I will see you all in a bit. Okay, so take care for now. Bye, lovelies.